fall from heaven. I landed on his patio tile, wild from my travels, but ready to shine my soiled down and align my feathers toward the next little town. He was more afraid of me than I was of him, but he was kind and I became his precious wife. I used to soar across the broad sky, flying out of his sight, but he'd fold me back into his chest at night. He was my trunk, my tower, holding me with the power of 1,000 branches of light. He'd watch me folding laundry. I was his wide-eyed angel, but my heart ran away through the curtains toward the puddles of rain. Some of you carry the same secret. You long for other lives. Many have hurt their lovers this way, rowing, but only stirring the dirt. I knew I couldn't be his gentle one, or the pure soul he binds his arms around at night. So I'd sleep beside him afraid of when the sweetness behind his eyes would fade and change to a fire and rise up to scorch me, charring my limbs into shards, fingers, feet, and feathers marred. I imagined my wings scarred and bent around me on the floor, and wondered if I'd have to scratch a path under my closet door. These were my fears. Yet he loved me with tears, though I'd escape that love and fly away to breathe. And when I returned with thorns in my toes, he'd bend down like Christ to wash my feet. What do you do with this instinct to fly, when flying too far can get you lost, and you know if left lost you'll turn wild again? But the weight of the mundane flatlined my brain. It's sick to be dissatisfied with golden bracelets, a glowing hearth, children in bed, and his smell in the dark. But I slept with these what-ifs. What if the next time I fly away, he tells me not to come home, chases me away from my children, and sends me off alone? But this poem is sad, but it wasn't meant to end that way. This is how it ends. God is changing my instincts to keep me from losing it all, transforming me into a new creature revealed in the springtime thaw. They say only screwed up people need God, and I say I agree. The old things don't want to pass away. We all fall short in our greed. So enough of this metaphor. If I left our bed, I'd get as far as the floor, because no one will love me that strongly again. I only see him in a room full of men. Our youngest still needs to cuddle beside us sometimes, though his elbows keep us from rest. 12 years of marriage, not by my power. It's God's faithfulness that has passed the test. I didn't review it like 25 times before I got it. I promise it's you next time. I love you too. Okay, so this I wrote for not me, but for everyone who has been without a lover. And I spent 18 months with my husband away in the military, and it sucked. But y'all know that because I tell you every time, I was not a good sport as a military wife. Not a good sport. I grumbled and complained. You know how the other military wives are very perseverant? They're awesome. I'm not. I suck at it. I wanted him home. That's why I got married, not to be celibate, to have him home. All right, so for anyone who's missing their lover, this is my last little one. Before you die to sleep. Before you die to sleep, yet after your lids lower their shades, you feel the clouds swaying on the pale ceiling like a mobile. And then your faraway lover appears, lacing and cording more cumulus whites to the eggshell sky. And under all that cotton, you remember him pressing his chest against yours, and how you moved together for warmth, legs around legs and fingers drawn through hair. In waist-wrapped sheets he arches to heaven. You both slide like minutes, locking and unlocking, then swing like seconds, flushed and bare. In waist-wrapped sheets he arches to heaven. Before you die to sleep, your mind unwinds its memory of when beside you he would lay, and you turn to watch him sleep. Thank you, Augusta. Oh, I kind of made a DVD and stuff, and I had a lot of awesome help from Trey Lamar videotaping, following me around, being there before me with batteries in his camera. It was awesome. And it's $5! And y'all are on it because it's Augusta! And Columbia and Atlanta and Aiken, but mostly Augusta, so I love you, buy it, $5.
Yay, Catherine!
Fabulous.